Alright, the plan for this morning is to get those Act 2, 3, 4, 5 cash bags opened on my witch doctor here. And then I don't think I need to warm up. If my computer is gonna load pretty well, I can jump into my 81 push, um, I believe, this morning here. So I'm gonna be taking a long while to sort out all my items because I am a hoarder and I just don't have room. So I will be taking my time doing some witch doctor organization in terms of blood shards because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get really close. If not, in fact, I would go over slightly. And so, bear with me. I'm going to start putting out um, the cash bags there, as you can see, and I am going to work on my 81 this time. I actually have been working on side gems. However, I have most of them for my alts, which is not a good thing because I do need to start augmenting. Um, but the only augment I did was for the season journey, and I chose to do a lower gem because I need. Well, first of all, I haven't been pushing to push all my gems to 75 plus. Um, the other thing is that the gems that I do upgrade tend to get used most of the time. So I only augmented level 63 Bane of the Stricken onto my Demon Hunter's Tragul Bracer, Tragul Coil Bracer, because it's the only true relevant primal at the moment. I do have Pestilence Robe primal before I got the Tragul Coils Bracers, but the Bone Spear build isn't even close, and I haven't been practicing at all. So I did not, I did not want to augment something that I'm not going to be using until they change Bone Sphere or that um, Bone Spear becomes more relevant than either of the other two builds out there, um, such as that of Chorus Bloodlands and Rathma, obviously. Um, So, like I said, I'm gonna take my time to sort things out. Most of these items are salvageable. However, I am trying to figure out which one I'm gonna keep, uh, because my other one, um, my other illusionary boots has been sitting in the stash for a while, and I gotta try to make some changes and updates to them. I guess I had extracted at least one already, so oh well. Um, let's try the salvation. I think I did it too. Okay, I did it too. Okay, so basically these are all salvageable, except the sword, because I just got a transmorg for the sword, the Envious Blade. So I am pretty sure that I'm not gonna keep any of these. Um, the reason why I'm mousing over Pride's Fall is because I just want to see if I want to get a pre-existing start to finding items that are not set pieces and just try to work with them. But it doesn't work that way. So let me just quickly get this muted extract it into the cube, um, and then salvage these. Um, yeah. So like, yeah, I was just trying to see if I want to keep them. I'm making room now to buy from Kadala or gamble from Kadala most likely Helms. because my uh, Zuni Masa's vision was actually from um, playing my monk, and that's actually what got me finally started um, a few days ago for playing a witch doctor. So, well, I mean, I've played witch doctor before, since season 4 and way back from week 4 of uh, Diablo 3 release. I mean, I've consistently played every now and then. However, I definitely did not play the Furnace build when it first came out, where it was like static field thing, um, like 7% static field or something that with the damage over time build. I watched other people and I didn't enjoy it, and then it became the pet build, and I did play a bit of it, but I didn't really like Pyrenado, so I didn't really do it. Instead, I played a build that's similar to this build, basically a Haunt Spammer or a Locust Pestilence kind of Spirit Barrage Well of Souls build for almost infinite mana, kind of damaging. And back then, there weren't as many legendaries with passives as well. So, like the Barber you see, did not have the passive, uh, something like that. So, uh, about just getting the Carnival here, uh, I'm definitely going to be extracting that. Uh, it didn't roll ancient or anything, so I cannot really keep it for a temporary LN. So I'm going to be extracting it here. I just, I mean, I have enough souls. I don't really want to waste a new transport and a new helm for it. Let's see if I can more. Nope, I didn't get any more. So I'm probably gonna try more to see if I can get an actual Zuni helm, and of course not. Most of the time, I actually get stuff from drops. I mean, obviously it takes a while to get decent stuff from Kadala, but I would say that most of the drops that I get are the ones that actually help me with gearing. Most of them. Um, like the jade pieces before starting the witch doctor on my necro, I got like 3 to 4 pieces of jade over time, and then I got like 1 piece Zuni as my necro as well, I think, and then 1 piece just now I mentioned as a monk. Um, so that's kind of the set pieces that got me wanting to play a witch doctor, as well as formally trying the LN witch doctor build that is currently played. However, I did salvage an ancient Endara's Visage from since week 1, because I just didn't have room at the time. Yeah, I'm a hoarder, so I didn't have room. So here's my crafting mats log. Um, so I finally got my crystals back to a safe spot. I don't think I am going to do much more with them. Uh, I mean, the only things that I can think of to do is either Witch Doctor Helm or Monk Helm, and hopefully get Uliana's Helm or the LTK uh, Yasha Helm, which actually got a passive like way after season 6, because I'm pretty sure I didn't remember seeing a passive on that one. and I am playing the LTK um version of the monk until I get the two fists that are relevant to the old school Uliana build. Um, Anyway, I am back on my Necro here. I did move some items for the cash bags to be there. As you can see, those four spaces there. Um, I know I play with so little space, but there is a quote unquote good thing about playing with little space. Is that you have an idea that you want to try something out, you most likely have an option to do so. Um, and I also keep actually some of my previous upgrades, I mean, like step by step upgrades, to kind of remind myself, as well as just an alternative swap in a sense that if there's a secondary that's more useful, or that I just needed a bit of the stat previously that actually helped for another reason. Um, I mean, obviously I'm down, quote unquote, downgrading, but it's more quote unquote utility based. So I'm deciding to just salvage the one of the pestilence masks so that I can make more room. As well as I'm gonna check for the Marauder shoulders, and I believe the new one that I got yesterday is better because it has the two reductions. Um, Even though it does not have vitality roll for either of them, I believe that any cost reduction would help, as well as cooldown combined, because it is a sentry um, using set. I think that any reduction of cost to spam more sentries or to spam more skills will be useful. So I am going to just, I mean, I'm not playing that specific set anyway, so it's like I'm just going to keep the one with the double cooldown. I mean, double reductions. Okay, so like I said, I pushed 79 yesterday, and now I'm gonna do an 81 with that warm up. Um, so here we go. Adrian map, I really hope that the density is okay. Speaking of density, some range guys and Bogan, Tusk Bogans, and uh, maybe those, what do you call those? The ones that spit out uh, maggots or something might be here. They are usually together. Um, which is good because those guys that spit out the maggots actually give time for me. Um, but I'm really hoping, you know, not to rip here. Um, because if I do go forward at some point, I might get um those spears on me, and then I would proc, which is not very good. Um, I'm thinking that I'm actually weak on damage because I'm forcefully um, pushing the skeletal mages instead of timing them, and also I'm not. Oh, there they are. There's these things that I'm talking about. Yeah. So these give you a lot of time, at least bonus time. So I think since this is the map, I'm just gonna like quote unquote full clear uh, as best I can because uh, they all give decent time. I don't think that I will be able to skip any particular monster type here because it will just backfire if I do. Oh goodness, I stood too close against those and I got procced. Okay, So let me just concentrate. I'll talk if I need to, but I'll just concentrate here from now. I am gonna get pylons hopefully. And this is a good start with the shield. Uh, which really helps me. I hope I find another pack or so. Preferably two more packs. Do I see one? Yes, I do. I see minions. Okay, I said I was gonna concentrate. But with that shielding, I can talk again. Um, Man, this is such a tight spot. I guess it's good, but I do need to use Blood Rush to get one of those orbs because they just body block. Yeah, so I don't have enough damage um to push very well because uh first of all I haven't been doing pushings. Second of all I haven't started augmenting any of my gear on the Rathma build anyway. So I am lacking a lot of stat. A lot of stat. Uh Alright.
I need essence. You will make a fine corpse. No.
Hmm. These guys These guys have a lot of HP, however, I'm also not augmented, so I'm taking forever, and even with this pack here, I definitely don't have the time to be able to get a bonus tier. Yep, I'm only at 50 something, 51% or something like that. I really need it to be at least 55% before that pack, even though I do understand that I've been clearing almost every room and about 95% of the creatures, but at this point, I really should have been at 55%, meaning to say that I should have already reached this room 2 minutes ago,
I'm afraid not.
or maybe a minute ago. So I'm like at least a minute behind. And with this frozen pulse, um, it is gonna slow me down because and orbiter, I have to move somewhere. Okay, good. I managed to avoid everything. Those orbiters were really eating up
I'm afraid not.
uh, my space and positioning to forcefully clear that boss.
No.
Man, I'm bad. I'm just. I mean, like, oh, I mean, I love this. I love this mob type here, but it's a yellow one, and this is gonna take forever. Uh, but you know, they are gonna be in my way. It's not like I can skip. Um, and I won't skip this mob type anyway, so you guys have just deal with me clearing this like a slowpoke.
That is not
Alright, got the yellow one down. This is almost cleared now. Okay. Alright, speed. It's always the speed. Like, nearing, nearing. Like, around 75% or so. They always tend to give you speed, which really slows your progress down if they spawn Juggernaut. It's almost like something that's done like quote unquote on purpose. It's like almost a DPS checker, so to speak.
no.
Uh, I mean, it is a chance to check your DPS. So clearly, my DPS isn't there for 80
That is not
plus.
good.
But again, since the last 79 push, and even a 78 back
No.
a week ago, I really did not have any upgrades. I still haven't gotten any real upgrades when I did the 79 nor this. I have not changed
You will
anything
make a
from that
fine
79 to
court.
that this 81 other than a slight boost in the esoteric and of course the enforcer. And I believe with
That is
this,
not
I do
possible.
intend to try to push my enforcer uh, to the max that it can go. I just want to push my minions
I'm afraid
um,
not.
as
You will make a
far as
fine
I can
court.
go because my own gear isn't going to help all that much. I mean, I
That is not
do realize
possible.
that I have one or 2% everywhere that I could boost for my skeletal mages. Uh, but
No.
last time I did try to get 15% and I just didn't. So I'll just stick with the 14% for now, or at least I will be, or I have
This
been.
world can abide
All
me
right,
no
so
longer.
is this map over? Adria's place, this Act 5 place is just forever. I mean,
No.
I mean, I like that it's, tightly spaced so that I don't actually need to dodge as much range guys from like left and right, and every room is basically needing me to clear, which means I am pushing consistent time um, for
I'm afraid
the
not.
purposes of clearing and buying myself time. Because the the more I walk on these 80 plus or even like
That is not
75 plus,
possible.
the more time I'm just walking around, uh, basically I just lose time, literally, because I lack damage. So,
That is
um,
not possible.
the the really good thing about this place and the density right now is that I am actually
No.
getting time
Decay and rot.
just by playing this like a regular rift. And because I lack damage and I'm weak, so I have to clean up. Alright, so that was pretty good. I mean, I am ahead of the bar, like way ahead, and I have been playing pretty clean, except maybe that first proc initially, and maybe like the third proc as well. Uh, but other than that,
I'm
I'm
afraid
pretty
not.
much good. There is a channeling here, and I think I got this now. I just have to make sure I play super clean, and I'll be set. Alright, let's just play really safe
I'm
here.
afraid
Stand
not.
back. Even though the beams aren't really gonna hit me, I'm just gonna stand super far back. I have lots of time. I'm not gonna risk just because I'm already slower than the time needed to get a bonus tier on it, so I'll just play safe. Maybe standing in this spot isn't the safest,
That is not possible.
uh, but I'm kind of stuck here, quote unquote stuck. All right, just moving around a little bit, sidestepping, trying to see which spot is good against the lightning bolts that are flying all over the place.
That is not possible.
And done. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary, even though I did say that I was going to concentrate, but Adria's map really uh, isn't too bad. That requires concentration because it's push and go, push and go. All right, so let's see whether I can upgrade the gems that I want to do. Let's go with one esoteric. All right, good, thank you. All right, enforcer. Oh, come on, go. Yes, yes, 60%. All right. Yes, there we go. Awesome. That was pretty good.
has blessed me.
Alright, 11 something. And Paragon 822. Alright, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.